let's just start from healing. How do you just heal from all this craziness that comes with breaking off from relationships with friends, that were dear to your heart, or that mmekuwa pamoja then sasa urafiki imeisha due to natural causes or not?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Ephianne's couch. Tumekaa kidogo, but we are back with a bang.
Woo!
Yes. And today I have very, very good guests, very, very close friends of ours. Wako hapa. I'll just let them introduce themselves. Please introduce yourselves.
Guys.
Hi.
My name is Steph. I am so happy to be here. Yes.
My name is Thelma. I'm also very happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Yes. Anytime nimejisemea so that ikuwe ni
Disclaimer.
of course. So today, as you can see, tumekuwa na a ladies ilikuwa segment. Unajua niliangusha earlier on today, so yes, we are talking about sisterhood and grace, and navigating success. And the first thing we'd like to talk about is hacking relationships. This is one topic that is very, I can say it's dear to my heart, because ile vitu relationships zimenitwanga left, right, center. Like I have my own fair share.
I can confirm.
Stories.
I can confirm. This is true.
Like about friendships that break in the worst ways possible. And then still you have to move on. Naona hizi vitu zinakanga years. Mnaweza kaa years kama hata uje heal.
Yes.
And it was just ile mmekosana tu na dem beshte yako.
Yeah.
Na hivyo ndio imeenda hivyo. Yani, and it's just crazy. So that's what we want to start talking about today.
Yeah.
And mimi najua Stephanie and Thelma here have a lot to say.
Too much. Grab your coffee, grab
Please.
your tea. It's not
Let's
long.
have some tea, guys.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, so sijui tuanzie wapi, because this is a very wide topic. Tuanzie wapi? Do we start from healing or do we start from let's just start from healing. How do you just heal from all this craziness that comes with breaking off from relationships with friends, that were dear to your heart, or that mmekuwa pamoja then sasa urafiki imeisha due to natural causes or not?
Yeah.
How do you deal with that kind of process of healing? Yeah.
I think if I can go first, I think that understanding is so important. Sababu ignorance is actually not bliss when it comes to relationships or friendships especially. It's really important to understand that you cannot hold on to people. People actually grow together, and they grow in and out of seasons, and different seasons can end up determining different friendships. And so it's really important to just always have that understanding before even we talk about healing, before even your heart, you must have that understanding that you do not own anyone. Everybody is on a journey. Everybody is on a journey, and it's just important to recognize that we can have different seasons, and we can have different timings, and we can have different paths that end up causing us to take different directions. So that now when these things actually happen, we're not in a position where we're feeling, I'm angry at this person because we've drifted apart. But just be secure. Again, if you have that understanding, you'll always be secure in whatever direction your friendships take, whether it's those relationships that you guys talk every day, or it's those relationships where you guys don't talk for a while, and then when you talk, it's just like picking up where you left off. So I feel like understanding actually makes these friendships way easier, because now we are not in a position to get hurt or offended when somebody is on a different path seemingly from what we were on together. So I think for me, I would say the first thing is always to have that mature understanding about friendships, so that you can be rightly positioned to handle whatever offenses come. Because offenses will come.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of
They will
offenses.
come.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to echo Steph, like there are seasonal friendships, and sometimes when that season of that friendship is over, there are some things that force you out of that
Oh yes.
friendship,
Oh yes.
whether you like it or not.
Yes.
It's kind of sad, but that's the reality of having relationships. And the good thing is that God brings in more friends.
Right.
He brings in more people for
Yes.
that specific season.
Season.
And who knows, maybe in another season, the friend that you had fallen off from,
Yeah, you guys can
might
come back together.
and
Yeah.
still
I
click.
totally agree.
Yeah.
In fact, I agree. There's no such thing as a coincidence,
Yeah.
even when it comes to
Exactly.
meeting people. Hakuna kitu accidental, you
Kweli.
guys. Unaweza pata maybe you guys mlielewana like a long time ago, and then later, like years later, it comes to make so much sense why you guys developed a bond. So I
Yeah.
totally agree with you on that. Yeah.
And like I also feel like watu wenye like people can come back.
Correct.
People can come back. Mnaweza kuwa mliko sana 5 years ago
Yeah.
from like a 2-year friendship.
Right.
And then 10 years after you meet and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
and then now you
Yeah.
start building like a friendship
Yeah.
from, it's haikuangi necessarily from mna pick it up from where you left,
Right.
but it's like it's seme
It's
ime
something new again.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
It's
what
fresh.
do we call this nini ya ku metamorphosize?
Oh,
Hey.
evolution. It will
Yeah,
evolve.
it has evolved.
Ime evolve into something new.
Yeah, because now hata wewe umekuwa mature, you know, umepata like a better understanding of who you are first.
Hey.
Yani
kwanza umeleta kitu serious sana kwa hizi friendships na hiyo word ni maturity. You guys, you know ladies, we have this thing where we can kosana over such a petty thing,
Yeah.
and we don't talk to each other for
For a long
years,
time.
like years, until we don't even remember what the issue was.
Yeah.
Now we are
That's so
mothers,
bad.
almost grandmothers, and we have not talked to each other for like a decade.
Yeah.
And you can't remember
And you can't even remember what the issue was.
Or if you remember, you are like,
Wow,
what
wow,
was
wow.
I thinking?
Yeah.
Is that even
You know,
an issue to
I
fight
don't know.
over?
And what do you think about this issue of ladies, the way we can hold on to pain, especially
Yeah.
towards other ladies? But I'm sure it's general, like even
Yeah.
with guys and with family. What's up with us? Why can we nurture? Yani, pain is something we can nurture and give it
incubate,
room and water
Yeah.
it and refresh it and
Yeah.
change its bedding until it becomes like a whole thing. Why do we take so long before we can
heal?
actually let go of things?
I feel like it's a heart thing. It's emotional. You know, for
Yeah.
us having people within the inner circle. Najua hizi ni words mimi napenda kutumia. Inner circle, holy of holies.
Itabidi umeclarify audience wetu ina circle ni nani ni nini.
But inner circles inajulikananga. The you know, like my G's, you know, my people, my tribe, you know, those people that you hold really really dear.
Right.
Wale watu wako
Mbogi.
ndani. Yes, mbogi. Mi waangusha nikisema mbogi.
Naona
Genji.
tunaelimishwa huku. Some of us are old. We are learning.
Are we? you had embraced people to be your inner circle, right? And they do something that is really really hurtful. You know, it really messes up with it. It feels like a fresh wound. It feels like yani umenifanyia kitu ungejua, like
Oh my God.
ungejua
Yes.
that mimi
That this is-
ingeni hurt.
yes.
Ungejua that if you treat me like this, it will really mess up with me, my heart, my feelings.
Right.
Na umeamua regardless kufanya, you know. So it feels like if you had embraced people na umewapea hiyo cheo kwa
Yeah.
heart yako,
Yeah.
and then they do something that is really really hurtful, and they don't even think it's hurtful, you know. They feel like
they're not apologetic.
yeah, they don't even feel it's hurtful when wameendelea tu na life.
My life,
Yeah.
actually,
You know,
kweli,
yeah, it feels like now this is the end of the world. Why? Mimi nilikuwa nimejipeana. You know, you just feel like I had given my heart,
But then-
my emotions.
But then, you know, like, I don't know, Kama, you found yourself in this position also, Thelma. Like, someone might have built up their own thing in their mind about your association with them. You know, like the way someone might be thinking, like, your besties but it's not necessarily mutual.
Yeah.
I feel like communication is
So
such a big
important.
part of friendship, especially with ladies, because you might be over here expecting me to be like your ride or die, like to be there for you for everything, and I don't know, I can't read your mind. I don't know, like I really just don't know how to be what you want me to be, because you haven't communicated what exactly it is you need from me. But especially that used to happen. I don't know if that used to happen to you guys in high school, because me, I experienced that. Mara, someone is thinking we are besties, and me, I'm like, hiya. Did we have that conversation about that we are besties? And then now you're angry at me if you see me hanging out with someone else, because you're like, I mean, we did have that conversation that we are best friends.
Yeah.
So communication pia, because unaweza kwa hapo manze una expect bestie wako akuje in and out.
Yeah.
And they can't read your mind.
Yeah. I'd also like to add, let me go back a bit on Anne's point.
Yeah.
Like it said that the person you love the most has the potential to hurt you the most.
Right. Correct.
My husband has the potential to hurt me the most.
True.
Yeah, he has the potential. Yani, the person you treasure, because ladies we treasure relationships.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah, even your close friends, we treasure them so much dearly.
Right.
So if they hurt you, it really hurts deep.
Yeah.
And I think also the point of communication
It's
Steph
so
is
critical.
definitely 100% right.
Yeah.
We need to communicate. You know, also as ladies, we have this expectation of Steph, because you're close to me, you should sense when I'm down.
Yeah.
And I put an expectation upon you to be there for me when I am down.
Hii conversation ni deep.
And then I get so hurt. I get so hurt because you weren't there for me and I didn't tell you.
Yeah.
I like when we are real. I have a friend of mine who says, you know what, Thelma, if you're going through something, just tell me.
Yeah.
Feel free to text me. Just tell me.
Yeah.
I'm going through this.
And
I'll find a way to help you. You know, don't sit with your issues. And I love that. Ladies, we should be open and candid about that. We shouldn't fear, and I shouldn't fear to tell you, you're my close friend.
Right.
Like, by then I'm not feeling okay.
Yeah. I'm not
Just pray for me, chica. Like I'm down, niombe. You know.
Yeah.
I just need you to let it out there. So ladies really need to value that point. Communication.
So I think that's like to answer now your question. Wow, Aki ladies, it's taken us a minute
to
exhaust the answer.
One question.
But I think that
normal,
the first answer would be that we all need to learn how to communicate, how to express ourselves to each other, especially to let each other know when you've hurt me, and we see whether we can work it out. Because another thing is, other than communication, because I think it's no secret, ladies can communicate. Generally, I think in most ways, or in most situations, you'd find that ladies do not have a big problem articulating how they feel. But now the issue comes with also if we are open enough to understand, because you might be willing to communicate your side of the situation, but you're not willing to listen to the other person's side of the situation. So you're communicating just to make me feel bad. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Like, you're just communicating to make me know what I did wrong, but you don't think that you have done anything wrong. And I think even in relationships, we always have this problem where guys are always saying that I'm always the one who's apologizing. Man, this chick is never wrong. Like, hakuna time yenye tumekosana, dem anaonanga makosa yake. You always unaonanga ni mimi ndo niko na makosa. So we also have to be willing to listen to to have difficult conversations with our friends, where your friend is also telling you, but even you, I don't think you get me. I don't think you listen to me enough. I don't think ama na feel unani way down. Una demand too much from me. You know. But some of us are not willing to do that. And even worse is when we are in cliques.
Yeah.
Because now the ule mwenye anakosewa wa kwanza anakimbia anaambia hao wengine and
Wapili.
you turn everybody against this
one
other
person.
person.
Yeah.
Which is so, I mean, guys, that's so cruel. It's Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Literally. It's the movie. Like, that's so cruel, and that's what we love doing. I think we also need to have an open heart when we're resolving issues, where you are ready to listen to your friend akikwambia, by the way, even me, this is how I feel about this situation. I feel like hapa ndio umenikosea. And you also need to be willing to look at yourself and see whether those are things you need to adjust.
And I feel like also
we'll be shows with issues. Bitter shows. Yeah, with 1-2 friends.
I think you also need to accept that you can be the one who has done wrong.
I like that.
You know,
right.
I feel like mimi ungeniambia ni mimi nimefanya wrong 10 years ago, mimi singeitikia. Like, mbona ni mimi nimefanya wrong? Kwani mimi siwezi kuwa right?
Ama nilifanya wrong juu ni wewe ulifanya nifanye.
I'd be the first one to like, wewe kwanza watu umeniambia ukuja kwanza uniambie, wacha nikuambie. Ni wewe ndio ulia.
Wewe kwanza.
As in sasa I feel ndio maana hata nilikuwa nasema maturity, and unajua watu wanasemanga age is just a number, but I don't think it is. You know?
Yes,
like you,
I agree. It's not.
I
feel
when you are 20.
Mean I endorse your statement 100%.
You can't behave the same as when you were 20. If you are 20 years, behave like a 20-year-old person. But when you're 25, you are 25. When you're 30, you're 30. When you're 35, like, experience inakufanya kuwe wiser. You know, like, say for example, you cannot afford to make the same mistakes you made with friendship when you were 18. You know? Right. Right now, me kwanza mimi ni mama ya mtu.
Utakuwa mama ya mtu ama utangangana na bitterness, utangangana na
hata sikia nafunza mtoto nini. You know, so I feel like as in you hata ku grow up, you know, you just realize that's useless. This is petty. This is we can't afford to lose a friendship over this and this and that. Now, and I can also accept my mistakes in a friendship and be like, okay, sasa enyewe ni me. You just lower your pride and be like, okay, fine, that one was my fault. You know. So I feel like healing process inaitajingi strength, because also as women we have a very high ego. Ku apologize, you know. Actually mimi hata nimekaka kwa marriage.
It's okay. Just be yourself. Just be free. Jiachilie tu.
It's okay.
Wacha tu zito.